Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. This is the Fence Man here, and let's get right to this week's Top Rope TV flashback. First off, I'm going to show a segment where I had my first ever shot at the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Trivia Championship against none other than Ian Short. So let's get right to it.
Here we go. All right, man. We're back. WKKH.TV, right there. Ian Dubik, right there at Facebook Live. We're at the Alan Fenstermaker Facebook Live as well. We're just going to wait for our next opponent, our first opponent. Call in, 856-809-6924. Again, 856-809-6924. Now then, let's break this off. It's only going to be 5 questions for one guy, 5 questions for the champion, and when the champion turns around, he'll get to see his first opponent. So we're just going to wait for his first opponent to step into the camera here, and let's see where this goes. All right, champ.
Me.
Here's your first opponent. If you guys don't know him, I've been saying his name all night. It's the Fence Man, Alan Fenstermaker. Yeah. Facebook Live him right now. Facebook Live, Alan Fenstermaker.
Yep.
Oh, we have a caller. Caller, go ahead. This is Top Rope TV.
Well, I say one thing to that champion, he's going to lose that belt when I see him.
Shut up, rat boy. Shut up. Rat boy.
Rat boy.
Rat boy.
Well, that's my first victim of Mop City.
Listen.
You're going with Shorty C next time I see you.
All right, let's calm down. Let's calm down. All right, listen. Just the Fence Man told me they only need 5 questions apiece because that's all it's worth. Because he wanted to keep it short, like Ian Short. So,
you're so short, that's why
you're the champion. Shut your face. I'm about to ask questions.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Since you're the champ, I'll ask the challenger the first 5. Okay?
All right.
Alan Fenstermaker?
Yep.
The Fence Man, one of my dear friends. Are you ready for your first question?
Yep, I'm ready.
Who was the first ever IWGP World Heavyweight Champion?
Ah, shit. First ever IWGP champion.
You have 20 seconds.
Damn it. I'm really stumped on that one.
Just say next if you can't answer it.
Next.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alan Fenstermaker. Who flew off the top of the first ever flew off the top of a cage at Madison Square Garden?
Madison Square Garden cage. That was
I know this
Mick
one.
Foley, Mankind.
Wrong. You still have 15 seconds.
Madison Square Garden. Jimmy Snuka, the Superfly.
Correct. Alan Fenstermaker, that's 1 so far. Alan, who did Shawn Michaels tag with to form the Rockers?
Marty Jannetty.
That's 2. Alan, who is the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling?
The most decorated tag team in professional wrestling. Today or in the past?
To date.
To date. I say the Rockers.
12 seconds.
New Age Outlaws.
Nope.
Smoking Guns.
Nope. 5 seconds.
Heart
2,
Foundation.
1. Your time is up. The answer is the Dudley Boys.
Ah, fuck.
Get the table.
So that's 2 so far, correct? That was
Yep.
3 questions I asked you. Your 4th question, Alan, are you ready?
Yep.
Who faced each other, I'm just going to say WrestleMania, for the Intercontinental Championship and the WWE World Heavyweight title for the first time ever? 20 seconds.
All right. So the first person to ever compete.
The first two guys to compete for both heavyweight and intercontinental title in the WWE at a WrestleMania.
Damn it. I think, shit. First two guys,
5 seconds.
Shit. Next.
He said next. So far he's got 2. This is his last question, and he's only gotten 2 correct. Alan, who consider themselves the greatest intercontinental champion of all time?
Greatest intercontinental champion of all time, Jeff Jarrett.
Wrong.
Shoot. Greatest intercontinental champion of all time. Greatest intercontinental
10 seconds.
of all time. Owen Hart.
No. 5 seconds.
Bret Hart.
4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Ian, are you ready?
As always.
Alan got 2 out of 5 correct. All Ian has to do is get 3, and that's the end of the contest. So, fans, if you have a question that you want to ask Ian, you can go to Ian Dubik's, just ask the question. Do not give the answer. You can go to his Facebook Live and leave a comment. Go to Alan Fenstermakers and leave a comment. Or call in. So, Ian, are you ready? Stop posing for
I'm
people
ready.
like you're the shit. So here we go, Ian. Your first question will be the same question I asked him last. Who consider themselves the greatest intercontinental champion of all time?
The Miz.
Wrong.
Wrong. Alright, I'm gonna go with Santino?
No.
Honky Tonk Man?
Yes. That's 1. All right. I'll ask you the same question that he didn't get, that he passed on. Who were the first 2 competitors to face each other at a WrestleMania for both WWE Championship and Intercontinental Championship?
The Rock and Jericho and Triple H?
Wrong.
Triple H and Jericho.
Wrong.
The Rock and Jericho.
No. 15 seconds.
The Intercontinental and the WWE or the World?
The world title. The heavyweight title at that time.
The heavyweight. Okay. Jericho
10 seconds.
and Benoit?
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In case nobody knew the answer, it was the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's right.
So you got 1 and 2. Ian, who? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Who did the New Day defeat to become the WWE
First or
World
second?
Tag Team titles?
First or second?
First.
The Usos.
You are correct. 2-2. All he has to do is get this last one correct. If he does, he'll win, which means Alan will go off camera, or you can stay, because we're going to go to commercial anyway in just a little while, in about, I don't know, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. If you guys got a question for Ian Dubik,
I'll go check right now.
you can check. Anything pops up for Alan Fenstermakers, Facebook Live?
No questions.
Nothing?
Anybody got a question? Tune on in. Comment it.
All right.
Nope, no questions.
Do not comment the answer, just the question on Facebook Live. Ian, are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
Just see if you can defeat the Fenceman. This
So
will
I
be
got
your
2?
third question.
So I got
Correct.
2, right? So I
You got 2. It's 2-2 with
Okay.
answers. All right, Ian. Who? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure?
Yep.
Who was the guy that every time he faced someone, he got their faces airbrushed on their trunks, their wrestling tights?
Oh, Rick Rude.
You win. He wins. Wow.
Good job, Ian. Good job, my man.
Good job. Fence man, thanks for competing, man.
Good job, Ian. You defended your title. And, yeah, that was a pretty cool experience. My first ever opportunity to try and take home the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Trivia Championship. But stay tuned for the next matchup. Ian doesn't get so lucky. So let's get right to it and see who Ian's next opponent is.
Ian Dubag.
Swap it, here we go.
Who the fuck are you talking to like that?
Hey, Dum-Dum, he's still on the
You
line.
crossed the line, kid. Really? And you find it funny? I don't find one fucking bit of that funny. Live and in living color? You want to insult me like that?
You're a swap it.
Because when you cross the line, you gotta go old school. And I'm surprised your little Uncle Johnny, white trash Logan, didn't educate you better. So you're to blame for this, John.
Okay, Mr. Sniffles.
Excuse me. I think in 2 weeks on Top Rope TV, since you felt like insulting me on color, I think I'm going to insult you. I'm going to slap the fucking taste out of your mouth. Because you're a punk kid. And you're never going to make it in this wrestling business. When you disrespect the veterans, you get a receipt.
Ian, you did good your first round.
Yeah.
So, second round is a mystery opponent, and I want you to know, I really, look at me. You know I wouldn't lie to you.
I know.
You know I wouldn't lie to you. Johnny Logan would not lie. I don't lie.
I know you don't.
You know, like George Washington when he chopped down the apple tree, I do not lie.
Yo, you see that promo?
I saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we see
You
it.
saw
But whoever I'm
That's all right.
facing,
So who are you
that's
facing?
a swap bitch.
I'll tell you what, let's stand right here. Let's stand right here
Okay, I'm standing
and
right.
wait for your next opponent to come through the curtain. All right?
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Whoa. Nobody?
You see anybody?
No, I don't see no one.
Nobody?
I don't see no twat bitch.
Wait,
You
wait.
shouldn't say twat bitch.
Oh!
Now, who is the twat bitch? Bitch!
Well, no, the twat bitch.
What?
When we come back from commercial. All right, let's do this. Let's do. We're back from commercial.
Alright, chill, man.
We're back
Chill.
from commercial.
Take
Let's
it
get the
easy.
champion over here.
Let's go here.
All right.
Don't touch me!
All right, I got this. You can now go
You
over
sure?
there. Rage will do me
Alright.
the favor. We've known each other for many years. Come on, you're in the camera view. All right, he's going to do me the favor and stay calm. Now, since you're the champion,
That's David and Goliath.
you go last.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Rage first because he's knowledgeable. And I know you're knowledgeable. You've been the champion. You're, what, third week as champ?
Yep. Third
3
week.
weeks.
Longest reigning defending champion right here.
So here we go. If you guys have questions at Ian Dubik's Facebook, comment below. And do not leave the answer. Private message the answer. Okay? If you
Wait,
got
I think someone
questions at Alan Fenstermaker Live on Facebook, comment below. Do not private message the answer is what you want to do. Just private message the answer, and they'll relay it to me. All right. So other than that, I'm asking live questions right now. WKKH.TV. Rage, we've been friends for more than a lifetime. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Depending on how many you get, if you beat him, you'll walk away. And this will be your. By the way, Rage is currently the Rat Trap Wrestling Trivia Champion on the VOC Nation. Thursday nights at 7 o'clock, VOCNation.com. And this Tuesday, Top Rope Radio, the #1 podcast on the VOC Nation, will have wrestling historian Mike Mooneyham will be live because of our good friend Big Jim. And check out his fan page and follow him on Twitter at Jimbo462 and 30 minutes with Big Jim Top Rope Radio on Instagram. All right, so here we go. At Alan Fenstermaker Live on Facebook, Ian Dubik, WKKH.TV. Rage, here we go. Rage. Who did Ric Flair defeat to hold his first NWA World Heavyweight Championship? 20 seconds.
Terry Funk.
That's one. We're going to restart the clock. I'm going to go to my second question. Rage. This is going to be another good question. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Rage. What was the first ever Lucha Libre match in ECW? Now, the original ECW at the Bingo Hall when it was called Viking Hall. Who were the first two Mexican-style wrestlers to face each other in ECW? Mexican death match.
Psychosis and La Parka.
Wrong. 15 seconds.
Mysterio and La Parka.
Wrong. But you did get names correct.
Mysterio and Conan.
No.
Mysterio and Psychosis.
Right. That's two. All right, we got the clock restarted to 20, Rage, as you can see on the screen. All right. Rage, that's 2 up. You got 3 more questions or whatever you get right. Now, Rage. Who defeated Demolition to hold WWF Tag Team Championships?
The Rockers.
Correct. That's 3. And that's 3. Question number 4. Rage. Who, are you ready for this?
Who?
Who is your current NXT champion?
I'm going to
Start the clock.
I'm going to jumble the name. Shinsuke Nomaka Noma.
Close enough.
Nakamura?
Nakamura.
Close enough?
yeah.
Close enough for you?
Yeah.
Nakamura.
4. That was 4 right. 5th and final question, Rage. Are you ready, my friend?
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Rage. Who defeated Bob Backlund to become WWF champion?
Kevin Nash.
Wrong. Who defeated Bob Backlund to become the WWF champion?
Iron Sheik.
Correct. That's 5. All right, we're going to keep you calm. Stay calm.
Oh, I'm calm.
Are you ready? Oh, by the way, can I have that? Just in case it changes hands so there's no issues.
So you don't run away
So you don't run with
in
it.
some little short hole.
All right, it's for this right here, the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion, Ian Short. Ray's just got all 5 questions correct. Ian, are you ready to try and walk away once again with this championship?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready for your question?
Yep.
Question number 1. ECW. I'm talking original.
Paul
Okay.
Heyman's ECW?
Paul Heyman's ECW. Let's put it that way. Paul Heyman's ECW. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Who threw away the NWA Championship after winning the tournament just to throw it down to declare themselves as ECW champion?
Rhino?
Wrong.
Taz?
Wrong.
RVD?
No.
Sabu?
No.
Tommy Dreamer?
No.
Sabu?
No, you said that. 10 seconds.
Raven?
No. Your time is up.
Shane Douglas.
Ian, do you want me to go with the final 4 questions?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 2. Ian Short. Top Rope TV Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion. Ian Short. Good luck on this, okay?
Okay.
Ian Short. Who was the first ever WWF Hardcore Champion?
Mick Foley?
Who was the first WWF Hardcore Champion?
WF?
Yes.
Hardcore?
Yes. The first.
Cactus Jack? Mankind?
There you go. So you have to say the gimmick, what it was in that era, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, 1 for 1 on his 5 questions. Good comeback. So that's 5 questions. Correct. 1 out of 5 so far. Ian Short, you ready for your third question?
Yes.
Ian Short, who? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who defeated Harley Race in a cage to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship?
Bob Backlund?
Wrong. The NWA
NWA?
World Heavyweight title.
You said who was it?
Who was it? 5 seconds.
Ric Flair?
Correct. Very good. Very good. That was a wrestling history question right there. 2 questions out of 5 you got. You ready for your next one?
Yep.
Question number 4. Ian. Here we go. You sure you're ready? Ian. Who is my favorite tag team in all of professional wrestling?
Well, you have their shirt, so I'm going to go with Bad Influence.
That says the Goonies.
Well, not that shirt.
No.
No?
My favorite tag team of all time.
Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with your tag team. When you and your tag
No,
partner?
no. I don't spoil that much.
Okay. The Dudleys?
No. Your time is up. My favorite tag team was the Road Warriors. Anybody that knows me knows that. Even him. So, Ian, how many questions was that? 4. This is your 5th and final question. Are you ready?
Yes.
How many did you get right? 3, that's right. Your 5th and final question. Here we go. Ian, who... I'll try and make this easy on you. Is that okay? You want me to make this easy on you? Who paid Rage to show up here tonight? Wrong.
Mike Dalton.
Nope.
El Guerrero.
El Guerrero? Nope.
AV?
No, AV runs the studio.
Kevin Miller. Ken Stryker.
No, why? Because you beat him for the championship? No.
Alan Fenstermaker?
Too late, your time is up, but yeah, it was. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Top Rope TV Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion, a legend in independent wrestling and an old mentor of mine, he is no other than Rage. Rage, congratulations, my friend, on winning the championship. He gets to take that home and take pictures for Playboy. So, girls, eat your heart out.
New champ in town.
Again, your new Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion.
Get a rematch.
You do get a rematch. There's always it's like wrestling in the ring. Ex-champions do get a rematch clause, but only thing is they have to go through me first. So all you Ian Dubik fans out there, Rage is the new Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion here on Top Rope TV.
Well, Ian, your luck ran out there, my friend. Love you, brother, but Rage was the better man that day, and he took the belt home. Better luck next time, my friend. I know you're going to get another shot at it, so I know you're doing good things in the wrestling business, and I applaud you on that. But anyways, our next segment that we have is where we had none other than from the Howard Stern Show, Mark the Bagger, doing Top Rope TV trivia and talking about some things in his career. So, without further ado, let's get right to it.
For the Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Championship, Ken Stryker, the champion, defending against Mark the Bagger from the Howard Stern Show.
Mark the Teabagger. Yep.
Mark's going to go first.
Oh, he had missed him teabagging. Ah!
Oh, it's your girlfriend. You're still taken in the ass by Rage, you said.
No, Marvelous Mark takes it in the ass by Rage.
Mark goes first.
So is your girlfriend.
So let's get to it. Ready? Now, I have the answers in front of me if you want to look. When I tell you them, they're all right here. So you know I'm not cheating for anybody. All right, question number 1 from Mark. Hulk Hogan participated in the 1989 Royal Rumble. He didn't win, but he eliminated a few other wrestlers. Which tag team did he eliminate simultaneously? The Brainbusters, the Twin Towers, the Powers of Pain, or the Outsiders?
I'm going to say Powers of Pain.
Okay. Question number 2. Who eliminated Bret Hart at the 1990 Royal Rumble? Was it Jim Neidhart, Demolition, Andre the Giant, or Dusty Rhodes?
I'm going to say Jim Neidhart.
Okay. Who lasted the longest at the 1990 edition of the Royal Rumble? Rick Martel, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, or Ted DiBiase?
I'm going to go with the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay. Question number 4. Rick Martel lasted the longest at the 1991 Royal Rumble. Is that true or false?
False.
Number 5. Who eliminated Ric Flair at the 1992 Royal Rumble? Was it Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Sid Justice, or he won at this event?
I'm going to say he won.
Okay. Number 6. Who lasted the longest at the 1993 Royal Rumble? Yokozuna, Bret Hart, Bob Backlund, or Ric Flair?
I'm going to say Bret Hart.
Okay. All right. The Smoking Guns participated in the 1994 Royal Rumble. Both were eliminated by the same guy. Who eliminated them? I need one word, and it starts with the letter D. And the other hint is he's Big Daddy Cool.
Diesel.
Number 8. Which one of these wrestlers did not wrestle at the 1996 Royal Rumble? Takashi Omari, Dory Funk, Terry Funk, Doug Gilbert.
Takashi Uma.
Okay. Number 9. Who was the first person to enter at number 1 and win the Royal Rumble? Shawn Michaels, Rick Martel, Ric Flair, Bob Backlund.
I'm going to say Shawn Michaels.
Okay. Your final question. Think of every Royal Rumble event from 1989 to 2006. How many people drew the last number and won the event? 3, 1, 0, or 2? Excuse me.
I'm going to say 2.
Let's see how many you got right. Drum roll, please. 2 out of 10.
Oh, I'm 1 better than last week. That's all I can say.
All right.
It's all right.
Ken Stryker.
Well, congratulations, Ken. That's all I got to tell you.
He's conceding. Does that mean I still have to answer these stupid questions?
Yeah, you do. All right, we're just going to give you Royal Rumble. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, 10 questions. It has happened before that where a wrestler entered the Royal Rumble match at number 30, that in very next Royal Rumble match in which they appeared not necessarily the next year, that they entered at number 1. To which of the following wrestlers has this not happened? Rikishi, Crush, Ted DiBiase, or Mr. Perfect?
Mr. Perfect.
Apparently. Technical difficulties. Nothing to do.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I want everyone to know, whoever owns the Miller Mansion, your internet really sucks. Okay, here we go. Number 2. It has happened before. This is almost the same thing. It has happened before that where a wrestler entered the Royal Rumble match at number 1, that in the very next Royal Rumble match in which they appeared, not necessarily the next year, that they entered at number 2. To which of the following wrestlers has this not happened to? Yokozuna, the British Bulldog, Chris Benoit. It happened to all 3 of these people.
Yokozuna.
Who became the first wrestler to enter the Royal Rumble match at number 30 twice? The Warlord, The Undertaker, Randy Savage, Ric Flair.
That one's a tough one. But I'm going to go with The Undertaker.
The what?
The Undertaker.
Okay, just in case nobody can hear you. Number 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Ringmaster, became the first wrestler to win 3 Royal Rumble matches. It is indeed a rare sight to see someone eliminate him. He has, however, eliminated from the 1996, 99, and 2002 matches by 3 of the following 4 wrestlers. Which of these 4 did not eliminate him from the Royal Rumble match? Vince McMahon, Bret Hart, Fatu, or Kurt Angle?
I'm going to have to go with Kurt Angle.
Number 5. Which wrestler became the first wrestler to be the runner-up, basically last person to be eliminated, in more than 1 Royal Rumble match? Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, The Big Show, The Ultimate Warrior.
Big Show.
You're answering awful fast there. No need to think, huh?
Nope.
Mick Foley competed as 3 different gimmicks in the 1998 Royal Rumble match. Since he did not win it, he was also eliminated 3 times. Which of the following wrestlers did not eliminate him? The artist formerly known as Goldust, Chainsaw Charlie, Farouk, Jeff Jarrett.
That was a 98 Royal Rumble. And Charlie and him eliminate each other as Cactus. I'm going to have to go with Jeff Jarrett.
Number 7. What do the following 3 wrestlers have in common? Ted DiBiase, Mr. Perfect, and Diesel. Eliminated themselves either on purpose or by accident from a particular year's Royal Rumble match. Was the runner-up in a particular year's Royal Rumble match. Never made it to the ring or did not show up for a Royal Rumble match. First person to be eliminated from the Royal Rumble match.
I'm going to have to go with eliminated themselves.
Okay. Number 8. What do the following 3 wrestlers have in common? Big Boss Man, Bob Backlund, Shawn Michaels. Eliminated themselves. First person to be eliminated was the runner-up or never made it to the ring and did not show up.
I'm going to have to go with runner-up.
Number 9. What do the following 3 wrestlers have in common? Ahmed Johnson, Andre the Giant, and Kane. Was the runner-up, first person to be eliminated, never made it to the ring, eliminated themselves.
Gotta go with eliminated themselves.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. What do the... Oh, this is your final question. What do the following 3 wrestlers have in common? Dino Bravo, Papa Shango, and Coco Beware.
First persons to be eliminated.
Guess what? That question just got scratched because you didn't let me read the answers.
You read it like multiple times.
Yeah, but I didn't give you the answers here. I have to... You know the rules. So now that question just got eliminated. So now I'm going to do that. How many did you get? Your winner was 6 out of 10 and still Brainbuster Wrestling Trivia Champion, Ken Stryker.
What was it about getting my ass whooped? You may be gone from my show now.
He goes when I tell him to go. It's Mark the Bagger from the Howard Stern Show. He can take up as much camera time as he likes. This is a YouTube edition, Facebook Live. You got better than Top Rope Radio. You got 2.
Yep.
So, what do you think about one day coming back?
I'll have to check my schedule. I'm a
You're a busy man.
busy man, so I'll check the schedule.
You're busy with the Howard Stern Show?
Yeah, and the ladies,
Sirius
you know.
Radio, and the ladies.
You know, I got...
What about that one lady you hang with? The fence man, Alan Fenstermaker. You still hang with that chick?
Alan Fenstermacher.
Yeah,
He's a guy.
Fenstermaker, yeah.
He's a guy.
Oh, he's a guy?
Yeah.
Is he gay?
No.
No?
No,
Just
he's-
Rage and Ken Stryker?
Yes.
They're gay?
Yes, unfortunately.
What do you think about Ian Short?
It is what it is.
Is he gay too?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that was our main event. We still got like 10 minutes of airtime left. So anything could happen. We're going to give it up for Mark the Bagger from the Howard Stern Show. Plug your Facebook and any other social media you got, man.
Plug your lover too.
Yeah, I got a Facebook. It's under Mark Rothenberger. I don't have a woman right now, but
Plenty of men.
I did have a woman, and I'm going to give a shout out to her. I'd like to give a shout out to Jamie the Zapster.
Oh, that was your woman?
Yes.
What happened?
No, she decided to
She couldn't handle your big dick.
no.
No, that wasn't it?
No, she decided to go after
She made the trip to Shorty City.
she decided to go after a guy named Scotty Too Hottie. Why, I don't understand, but she
Scotty,
did.
who the hell's Scotty Too Hot?
And I think she
The
ought to,
wrestler?
no, I think she ought to drop him and get the real winner, because she doesn't understand what I'm doing next year.
Yeah, you need to get with it.
Damn right, Jamie.
That's right.
Get your act together, woman.
That's right. Yeah, I thought maybe you know, she was angry because instead of sticking it in one hole, you stuck it in the other.
No, I never did it.
That's
with
just
her.
word in the hood.
I never did
That's
it
just
with her,
word in the
no.
hood. I thought
No.
maybe you might have slapped her on the forehead.
No,
Your balls were
it
bouncing off her
wouldn't-
eyeballs.
Nah,
None of that.
she's all that, but no, it's not like that with her.
You sure she can't handle your horse cock?
Nah, it's not like that with her.
Oh
no.
man, come
Sounds
on.
like she walked in on him with rage.
But we did, yes.
Rage does have a big dick.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
That's what Mike Dalton tells me.
Well, why not longer than mine?
Well, Mark, I want to thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate you taking
Sure.
the time out of your busy schedule.
Sure.
Hopefully, Mark brings T-shirts next time. Get a hold of Alan
Fucking wipe my ass
Fenstermaker, the
with 'em.
fence man. Let us know when you want to come back, man. We want you to participate, man. Anybody can show up here on Top Rope TV. I don't care. You guys said Mark the Bagger from Howard Stern wouldn't show up Tuesday night, and he did. You guys out there said Mark the Bagger wouldn't show up tonight. Look, I mean, although he got beaten trivia, but that doesn't matter. He still showed. That's
And
not fair.
tomorrow, Too Funny will lose the title to AJ Styles. Will lose the title to what's his name?
Dean Ambrose?
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But, so go in the back, have a drink. Again, we appreciate Mark the Bagger for coming on tonight. We still got a few minutes left. Anything could happen. Hey, Mark, go get a drink.
That was a pretty cool flashback. We had somebody from the Howard Stern radio show live on Top Rope TV. Now, we'd like to thank Mark the Bagger for being on the show, and hopefully he could be on the show sometime again. Let's get to a brief promo from Ken Stryker back when he was the Lunch Money in the Bank holder.
Hey, Ian, guess what? I'm coming tonight. I'm going to be at Top Rope TV at 7 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to cash in or not, but I just wanted to leave you know. Look what I got. Yeah, I got it. And don't worry, I'm not going to cash in when you take a shit. I got more morals than that. I'll see you later, bud.
Wow, okay, Kev. Cool, man. That was good to have you on the show and get to see you with the Lunch Money in the Bank. Bring back some awesome memories of Top Rope TV. Now let's get to Ian's promo coming back to it.
Ken Stryker, you say you're going to cash in or you may not cash in. Well, you got to remember, if you cash in, you're going one-on-one with me. The man who beat you to be the first ever Top Rope TV Brainbuster champion. Now, I don't know who's going to be in this tournament to see who faces me, unless you cash in, and then that stops that, because of what John said last week. But I would like to say this: I'm a fighting champion, and whoever wins, if he don't cash in, I don't know if we're facing tonight or if we're going to be facing next week, because it was never really announced that. So I don't know, but good luck to the competitors tonight. And now let me get into what happened last week at the end of the show. You see, Rage decided he's done, that he's retiring from the tournaments and is no longer participating in the trivia anymore. Now, that left me at shock, and I'm pretty sure it left everybody else with shock. But who knows, he might change his mind, he may not. We'll see tonight if he changes his mind.
An intense rivalry, to say the least, between Ken Stryker and Ian Short. Okay, folks, this is it. This is the episode of Top Rope TV, when I bring home the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Trivia Championship. So let's get right to it.
The fence man, can he come out, please?
Fenceman Alan Fenstermaker, if you're back there, which, by the way, look his fan page up on Facebook, Fenstermaker Photography and Videography.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, calm down.
No, that's not necessary.
Okay.
See, somebody screwed it up last week for our little, challenge. So now it's me and the maniacal bastard Michael Dalton. You know what? I've beaten that bitch so many times, I don't even want it anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give you a second shot. A second shot to beat him on one condition.
What?
If you beat that short, receding hair, bald mother freaker,
Hey!
next week, you have to defend it against me.
You're on!
You know that's why I wear a hat.
Because the front's waving the bite in the back.
I'm like Pink Floyd.
Okay, all that, you're on shit, that's good. You're shooting a promo on me because I'll crush you as you sit there with that thing.
With that.
Okay?
In your butt.
And you have to watch him in a super kick.
Yeah.
So tonight, it ain't going to be me and Dalton, because I'm tired of looking at his ugly fucking face.
Hey, you got me a commercial.
I don't care. I'm starting to think now that the three of you are cohorting.
No, it was money.
I gotta talk to
It was
the
lunch
new
money.
host.
It was lunch money.
So tonight, you take on Dalton.
Winner
Next.
wins the championship, but whoever wins has to defend it against Rage.
Got it.
Got it?
So that's your
special announcement?
That's it.
So then, all right, so cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is we got like 10 minutes before. Oh, so let me get back into this.
God, what is that?
Lunch money in this little mini briefcase. So, here are your participants. All right, then they'll come out and, you know, it's going to be from your partner,
Fist.
from Fist, and he's also a friend of Nolan King II. Okay? He is Lord Robert Mansell. Okay? Lord Robert Mansell will face Rat Boy, who will also face Ian Short. Winner with the most answers will receive this. And then, and only then, we have a new rule with this. You can only cash in during the YouTube edition. So if you guys want to see if anybody's going to cash this in tonight, check out the YouTube edition of tonight's show, which will be up. But
I had that one.
you might want to sit down.
I had that one.
You might want to sit down for a second. You might want to sit down for a second.
I'm on my feet every day.
Look behind you, to your right, or up there. See that crowbar?
Yeah.
Can you hand it to me?
I'll hand it to you.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm going to throw what's called my crowbar. Everybody knows what the crowbar is about, don't they? Right? Huh? Whenever I throw a crowbar, you ever hear of the old saying, I'm going to throw a crowbar in the situation? I'm going to throw a crowbar in the situation. So tonight, for the lunch money briefcase, it will be, you ready? Lord Robert Mansell.
Lord.
Yes, he's a friend of Nolan King II. Lord Robert Mansell versus Rat Boy versus Ian Short versus Rage. The winner gets the lunch money in the bank briefcase, 4-way dance instead of a 3. Winner with the most answers will get the lunch money, and if they cash in, for now on, it can only be during the YouTube edition. Hey man, could you put that back up for me? Yeah, I appreciate it. So not only do you get a shot at the championship tonight, but Lord Robert Mansell, or I'm sorry, Mansell, that's how he told me to pronounce it. He gets a shot at that. Now, question for you.
Okay.
What if you defeat Marvelous Mike Dalton and the Lord Robert Mansell cashes in on you during our YouTube edition?
All I gotta say is just bring it.
Oh, you're not. Are you using WWE punchlines?
Nah.
Make up your own.
Okay.
Tell him you will whip his.
No, I will hang you on my fence.
Yeah, tell him you'll hang him on your clothesline next to your fence. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get ready for the lunch money in the bank briefcase stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up the link, and then I am going to actually get up because my friend Ken Stryker is here, and I tried to play host while he was gone. He's the new hosty with the mosty. So I will fill him in when he comes out here. So and also I'm going to let everybody know from now on, when everybody comes out from behind the curtain to participate, they come out to the Top Rope TV theme music due to copyright. And I want to apologize to anyone that's part of Big Smo's or Alexander King's thing. We just really appreciate your music. It really gets us going, and your music it's awesome. And you know, if we
It's moving.
yeah, if we you know, do you think that we messed up somehow because it's copywritten? We do apologize. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm also going to bring up some Top Rope TV music here, and what?
Thank you. I have to face them too.
Yeah, you're going to go last.
Did I leave for a few minutes?
Yeah, you leave. Fence man, you can leave. All right. What I missed? All right, so you know what happened. Slayer got stripped due to problems beyond Top Rope TV's control. So if you win tonight, you get that. If not, Marvelous Mike gets it. But whoever wins has to give Rage a title shot. And it's not, he's not cashing in the lunch money. He just automatically he was getting a shot because he surrendered it to you. So he's still the lunch money winner, so.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Kenny?
1 second, I'm having a bit of computer problems. Now this thing's frozen up again.
It's moving. What are you talking about? You know what it is? You're laptop illiterate. Just because this guy's got like a fucking tablet. You don't even have a real laptop.
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Your answers are, your question are, screw loose and professional jobber.
Okay. Hey, how's that camera looking? Is it over here?
It's actually, I checked it before I came over here.
Alright.
So it's on us?
Yeah.
First of the month, and I was wrestling in Poughkeepsie, New York. I had a big match with this big muscular guy. As usual, I was getting beat up pretty bad with no offense when all of a sudden he kicked me in my belly, stuck my head between his legs, double underhooked my arms, and drove my face to the canvas. My nose hurt for a while, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name. Do you?
Kamala!
The Undertaker, The Rock, Triple H, or Kurt Angle?
I'll say Kurt Angle.
A couple of days later in Passaic, New Jersey, I had to wrestle this big guy. I think I managed to get a punch in, but all of a sudden he whipped me into the corner and his 400, 500-pound frame ran at me and squished me in the corner. He threw me to the ground, and I think he even body splashed me. He pinned me for the 1, 2, 3, but he told the referee that he wanted a 5 count. My ribs were so sore. Now, what was his name? King Kong Bundy, Kane, Bam Bam Bigelow, or Rikishi?
Let's see. Rikishi.
Next stop was Hackensack, New Jersey. This time, Knucklehead Jones and I were scheduled to wrestle in a tag team match against a couple of large boys. We were holding our own for a little while. I was tagged in and given a body slam. All of a sudden, I hear, "Wazza!" as I saw this guy flying through the air with a headbutt to my unmentionables. That's actually in the question.
A headbutt to the dick.
Then a table came out, and I was lifted by one of them, while the other grabbed my head, and both put me through the table. 1, 2, 3, it was all over. What were their names? The Dudley Boys, the APA, Billy and Chuck, or Edge and Christian? And no, it was not Johnny Logan and Rage.
The Dudley Boys, get the table!
Somebody's excited.
The next night in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, I was wrestling this little guy real fast like a cat on a barbecue. I actually tossed this guy around for a bit, but because he was so little. Then, as we were near the corner, this guy grabbed me in a headlock, ran towards the corner, up the rope, swung around, and drove my head into the ground. Ow, my head hurt on that one. I think he was related to the guys we wrestled in Hackensack. Who was he? Tajiri, Spike Dudley, Chris Benoit, or Crash Holly?
Frank Sinatra.
Hey, Spike Dudley.
Alright, question number 5.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Individual question.
Excuse me. I'm going to come out there and take over for you.
No, you're not. No, you can't. Go ahead.
I'm going to get the stripper to take over for you.
Well, she's taking over for you later.
I shouldn't have you.
You return to the shadows.
That's right. A few nights later in Altoona, Pennsylvania, I had to wrestle a big scary guy in a mask. I punched him a bit and kicked him once, but it didn't seem to faze him. A few minutes into the match, he grabbed me by the throat, lifted me up, and slammed me to the mat. I think I felt a disc slip. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, oh.
Did you say dick slip?
Disc slip.
Oh, disc. I'm sorry. I thought you said dick.
I've never had a dick slip.
That's what I heard.
There was that one chick. But that was before I started going into the shadows.
Oh, okay.
Before you came out of the shadows.
No, I came into the shadows. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, it was over. Now, who was that big red guy?
Who was the big red guy?
Big red guy.
Who was the big red guy? Who was it?
Say Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle was the big red guy. All right.
It was on to Saginaw, Michigan, where Knucklehead and I had the misfortune of being booked in a handicap match with this rather large fellow. Again, Knucklehead and I would punch and kick, but nothing fazed him.
I like this Knucklehead guy.
Mike Dalton.
You never heard of Knucklehead?
Rage.
All of a sudden, he grabbed Knucklehead by the throat. I tried to help, but he grabbed me by the throat. He lifted us both up at the same time and drove us back first into the mat. He covered us both for the 1, 2, 3. It was over. We had to be at least 9 feet in the air. What was his name? Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan, The Big Show, or Spike Dudley?
I'll go with The Big Show.
Question number 7. Now on to Joliet, Illinois. Joliet?
The first one was fucking, what was it, jerking off Michigan?
Yeah.
Come on, go ahead, get him a
Saginaw.
Yeah.
Joliet to the toilet. The guy I wrestled that night was a very popular guy. When the music hit, the fans started screaming. I thought maybe some of that was for me. I think I managed to get a body slam in before he body slammed me. Then he pulled off his elbow pads, threw them into the audience, and ran from one side of the ring to the other, paused, and drove his elbow into my chest. There goes those ribs again. You know, I can't remember the crowd chanting his name, but who was he? 2 words.
I'd say Rocky Maivia or The Rock.
Gotta pick one.
The Rock.
Question number 8.
My cock hurts.
Nick?
I mean, my
You got that burning sensation over there?
Yeah, I was upstairs with a stripper.
It's funny, I didn't have this.
Hey, come on, these are long ass questions.
Next up was Rashid, Michigan.
Just say Michigan.
I got to wrestle another little guy. He was like a buzzsaw with karate chops and kicks all over the place.
That's Robert Mansell. He does the kung fu.
Especially after a few drinks, huh?
Yeah.
I believe I got to give him a hip toss before he tossed me into the corner.
He's toss.
Then he hooked his legs under my arms and grabbed my legs with his arms and stretched me into the ropes. I've done that move.
You got animated?
One kick to the face later and it was all over. What was his name? Funaki, the Great Muda, Taka Michinoku, or Tajiri?
Tajiri.
Question number 9. Over to Iowa, because I can't pronounce that city.
Let me see.
What is that, Indianola?
Yeah, Indianola.
All right.
Indianola, Iowa.
And I wrestled a bald guy who liked to drink beer.
Rage.
I think I got a punch and a kick in before he kicked me in the belly, then grabbed my head and fell to the ground, driving my chin into his shoulder. After the match was over, he poured beer over me. That wasn't very nice. The least he could have done was pour a Canadian beer over me. What was his name? 4 words.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mr. Shadow.
The Rattlesnake.
The Shadow. I was right, see? Mr. Shadow.
Your final question.
Oh my god, look how fucking long this is.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit. Dude, it is. It's a whole fucking paragraph.
Whew. Excuse me 1 second. I need to get a drink before I read this
You
one.
want me to ask her while you're drinking, or you want to drink?
Agua?
He likes to put his lips around the first one.
Let's put his lips around something.
Wow.
Finally, at the end of the month, Knucklehead and I got our big break. We were booked at... Really?
Sorry, man.
We were booked at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia for a tag team title shot.
I'll look at that later.
The team we were to face were a couple of little guys that they brought in this pretty young girl with them. Man, those boys like to fly. Knucklehead and I didn't get much offense going again because we couldn't keep up. The finale came when one of them kicked me in the belly. Man, wrestlers like to kick my belly. Grabbed my head, twisted his body around, and gave me a front neck breaker. Then his partner flew through the air head first, and at the last second did a flip onto my belly. 1, 2, 3, and there went our big break. After the match, Knucklehead tried to blame me for the loss and gave me a shove, but the audience basically had enough of us and booed us out of town. What was the name of that high-flying team? Chris Benoit and Jericho, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, or Spike and Taz?
Hardy Boys.
Submitting answers.
What? What?
Holy
Marvelous
moly.
Mike Dalton. If we can get Marvelous Mike to come out here, you get to hold that belt up.
All right.
I know who you're not doing.
May I?
I can do that, and then you can announce the winner. How about that? Marvelous Mike, you scored 2 out of 10. Look, right there.
Wow.
So, your winner with 7 out of 10.
And new Brainbuster Trivia Champion, the Fence Man.
Yeah! I'm the champion!
Cool.
What an awesome feeling that was to actually bring home the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Trivia Championship. Ironic too, because earlier in this episode you saw Rage beat Ian for the Top Rope TV Brainbuster Trivia Championship, followed by the brief rivalry between Ian Short and Ken Stryker. But from the last episode I just showed, I won the Brainbuster Trivia Championship. So those were the memories of Top Rope TV that we had. Hopefully we can have some more memories as time goes on. And without further ado, folks, let's get right to our main event match of the night. That's right, this match is featuring King Selfie, Manny Strong himself, versus Bryan Hayden Virgilio. So without further ado, let's get right to that match.
The boss man, Johnny Logan here, boss of Top Rope Wrestling.
This next match is a cross-promotional match. And the winner of this will become the first ever Top Rope Wrestling United Independent Wrestling Affiliates Television Champion. And will be shown on TVByDemand.com and 2 Roku channels, the Dreamcatcher Network and TV by Demand. Your first participant, Manny Strong.
Mike Donovan, this is one of my favorite wrestlers in Top Rope Wrestling right here, Manny Strong.
2 top contenders right now, going at it for the Top Rope television title right now to crown the first ever historic Top Rope Wrestling television champion.
And I think this guy has got it in of Manny Strong. I've seen him wrestle before here in Top Rope Wrestling, and he's one of the only guys that can get away with, regurgitating in the ring here in Top Rope Wrestling.
Oh, well, that's not the kind of wrestler that I'd like to get in there with.
You don't want to get in there with him on that tip, that's for sure.
And that's the next guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bell. His opponent is no other than Bryan Hayden. I was just told to my interview, so he's been out to the ring by Mike Dalton.
Marvelous Mike Dalton with Bryan Hayden. These guys are a motley crew, aren't they?
I'll tell you that. You might remember Marvelous Mike Dalton from his days in the AWA with Vern Gagne in Minnesota.
Marvelous Mike Dalton, definitely local wrestling legend here in the great tri-state area.
Tonight, he's going to equal ratings, baby, because the belt's coming home tonight.
Wow. Let's see if his words prove.
See that beef bug?
Yeah. Wouldn't want to run into him in the dark alley, I'll tell you that.
Well, with him, I think it's more or less with who he's paying off to do his dirty deeds, if you know what I'm saying there, Mike Donovan. That guy's not afraid to grease some people to get what he wants in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you what, his man Bryan Hayden is going to have his hands full tonight with Manny Strong.
I want to see Manny Strong put his hands on Mike Dalton, to be honest with you. That would really make my day. Manny Strong, one of the greatest wrestlers I've seen on the independent scene in Philadelphia. It's an honor to have him in Top Rope Wrestling.
I agree.
I thought the Chief was going to do it.
There's the bells on. TV title on the line. Historic first ever television title match.
Fans here want it. I want to see it too. We came to see a brawl like that.
Tell you what, this Bryan Hayden, he's a very smart wrestler. He's not gonna, doesn't have any wasted movement in there. Everything he does is on purpose.
The reason behind every motion, right?
That's it.
Oh, Manny goes down. Hayden off the rope. Dumps the clothesline. Oh!
Hip toss. Another hip toss.
Manny's a house of fire.
It's looking like Hayden's not going to have what it takes to take on Manny Strong here. I don't know. He's going to have to pick it up or come up with a different strategy.
You got to watch what Mike's handling this guy, too. You never know with this guy like Dalton.
Giving him some words of wisdom out there from his experience. Now, if you're Hayden here, what would you do to switch things up to get away from Manny right now?
Well, Manny Strong is a firecracker in there, so you gotta slow him down, I would assume.
Tire him out.
Boom! Fans love Manny Strong here. Top rope wrestling. Production. Oh!
Fine clothesline, nicely done. Takes it to the mat and Bryan Hayden outside the ring. Smart move, I must say. Regroup, get his breath back.
Well, I think at this point he's a little shook up there, Mike Otter.
Hey, no need to be shook up. Just take his time. He's got 10 seconds to get in there. Take your time. Didn't go well the first 2 times. This time, do something different. Get this guy down.
Oh, he went right for the eyes.
It wasn't a right hand. See, when all else fails, a right hand to the face.
Kicking him right in the kidneys. Choking the life out of him. Referee, get in there. Senior official Ken Stryker's got called a lot of matches today.
That's it. Utilizing that entire 5 count. Smartly done by Hayden.
Don't get it.
Snap man.
Oh.
Right to the small of the back, to the base of the spine area.
Number 3. Barely a 2 count. You know Mike Dalton and all the dirty tricks he knows has taught Hayden everything that he knows.
Well, that's true. Hayden might be the first TRW TV champion.
Whipping his corner.
Measures.
Oh! Head first into the turnbuckle.
Oh! Strong style clothesline from Manny. Top rope.
Oh! Dropping that elbow off.
That's it. I would go for the cover.
Small package.
Smartly done.
Oh! You almost got him.
TV title on the line. Both men giving it their all.
Manny Strong, look at this. Going for it again.
Small package.
That could be it. No reversal.
1, 2, 1.
Referee, what's the call? He's ringing the bell.
Wow. Controversial call.
What happened?
We have a new television champion.
You sure?
Not without controversy here in the TRW arena.
Academy Ken Stryker moving on the match and first ever TRW UIWA television champion. You sure? No! Bryan Hayden!
Wow!
He scores it. See, Mike Dalton's influence.
Mike Dalton bringing home the gold.
Would you be surprised, Smooth, to find out that Dalton had the ref in his pocket?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me anything from that man. He'll stoop to all levels to get what he wants.
And he's got what he wants, which is right now the TRW Television Championship.
Bryan Hayden, champ.
Congrats go out. Historic first ever TV champion.
That was an awesome match, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it, along with the commentary by Rick Smooth and Mike Dom. But anyways, that's all we have for you tonight. I hope you guys all had a happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until next time, keep your wrestling in a headlock. We'll catch you next time on Top Rope TV.